Your life as every chef rank. Most people who walk into a professional kitchen think the job is cooking. It isn't. The job is surviving heat, humiliation, burns, and 10 ranks that separate the ones who quit from the ones who make it. Most people don't survive past rank 2. And rank 10 isn't a Michelin star. It's not a restaurant with your name on the door. It's not what you think it is. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the chefs who actually reach it almost never cook on television. This is your life as every chef rank. Rank 1, the dishwasher. You take the job because it's the only one that called back. 17 years old, or 23, or 31, the dish pit doesn't care. It's 94 degrees back there, the sprayer soaks your entire left side within an hour, and a cook named Marco hands you a plate rack like he's handing you a rifle. You learn the first law of the kitchen on night 1. Nothing stops. Not for you, not for anyone. Tickets keep printing. Pans keep landing in your sink, still smoking. But here's what nobody tells you about the dish pit. It has the best view in the house. You see everything. Who panics, who doesn't, who tastes their food, and who just plates it. You're not washing dishes. You're doing reconnaissance. And one night, when a cook walks out mid-service, someone points at you and says 4 words that promote you on the spot. You, peel these potatoes. Welcome to rank 2. Rank 2, the prep cook. You now own a cutting board and a list. The list is everything. 40 pounds of onions, brunoise. 8 quarts of stock. Herbs picked, not chopped, picked. You learn the difference the hard way in front of everyone. Your knife work is embarrassing. You know this because the sous chef looks at your dice, says nothing, and dumps it in the stock pot bin, the kitchen's polite word for the trash that gets a second life. You buy your own knife with your second paycheck. Not an expensive one, but yours. You carry it in a folded towel like it's made of glass. At home, you practice on onions nobody asked you to cut. Your roommate finds you at midnight, alone, dicing, and quietly closes the door. Somewhere in week 6, something clicks in your hands. The knife stops being a tool you use and becomes a place your thoughts go quiet. That silence in your hands is the entrance exam for rank 3, the first rank with fire. Rank 3, the line Commis. They put you on guard manger, cold station, salads, the kitchen's kiddie pool. You feel insulted for exactly 1 Friday night, which is how long it takes to get buried by 40 salad tickets while the printer keeps singing. You go down, badly. In the industry, there's a phrase for it, being in the weeds, and now you understand it's not a phrase, it's a location. A place where your hands move and the tickets multiply anyway. And then the cook next to you, without looking up from his own station, starts calling out your tickets with you. Plates 2 of your salads in the gaps between his own fires. Doesn't mention it after. That's the night you learn the second law of the kitchen. The line is one animal. It lives together, or it dies together. Months pass, your station stops beating you. You start prepping smarter, setting your mise en place like ammunition before a battle. Mise en place. Everything in its place. It quietly stops being a technique and starts being a personality trait. You now do it to your bathroom cabinet. Then one Tuesday, the chef walks past your station, tastes your vinaigrette, and gives you a nod of approximately 4 millimeters. You will chase that nod for the rest of your career. At rank 4, they hand you fire. Rank 4, Chef D Partie. Your own station. Saute or grill or fish. Your name on the schedule next to a word that means, when this station wins, you won. When it dies, you killed it. This is where you get your stripes, and they are literal. The first real burn, forearm against the salamander, a stripe that blisters by midnight and scars by summer. Nobody sympathizes. 3 cooks silently roll up their sleeves and show you theirs. It's not hazing, it's a welcome. You learn to cook by sound now. A sear tells you when it's ready. A simmer confesses when it's too hot. You develop the line cook's clock. You always know, within 30 seconds, what time it is, without looking. You start dreaming in tickets. actual dreams where the printer never stops. Every cook has this dream. No one is sure it ever leaves. Friday night, 260 covers, and you keep your station clean through all of it. The chef doesn't say anything, but he moves you to the hardest station on the line the next week, and in a kitchen, that is a love letter. What it's actually preparing you for is rank 5, the night the kitchen tests whether you break. Rank 5, the night that breaks you. Every cook hits this rank exactly once, and it always arrives disguised as an ordinary Friday. Yours comes in July. The walk-in dies at 4 p.m. in a heat wave. The fish delivery is short. A cook calls out, and the reservation book, with no mercy, is full. Service starts, and for the first hour, you hold. Then a 12-top fires at the same time as 2 8-tops. Tickets stack faster than you can read them, and you feel it, the exact moment the night tips past what you can carry. Your hands are moving. Tickets keep coming. You are drowning in front of an audience. And here's the moment that defines rank 5. You have 2 options, and both are honest. You can push through blind, plate garbage, hide the drowning, let the mistakes reach the dining room. Or you can say the 2 hardest words on a professional line. I need help. You say them, out loud. The Sous slides onto your station without a word, and together you claw the night back, ticket by ticket, until the printer finally goes quiet at 11:40. After service, the chef doesn't mention the drowning. He mentions the words. You called it good, because kitchens don't actually run on talent. They run on people who know exactly where their edge is. Knowing your edge is what gets you promoted off the line, into rank 6, where the job stops being cooking. Rank 6, Sous Chef. Congratulations, you now cook less than you have in years. The schedule is yours. The inventory is yours. The 6 a.m. delivery with the broken cases of produce is yours. The cook who didn't show up is yours to replace, usually with your own body, on your own station, on your day off. You spend the morning rewriting the schedule around 2 people who just quit. You spend lunch service fixing the grill cook's timing because he's still learning. You spend dinner service standing at the pass with a calm face on, because the second your face changes, the whole line feels it in their hands. You are the translator between the chef's vision and the line's reality. And the hardest station in this kitchen isn't a station at all. It's people. Teaching a 19-year-old the fish station without breaking his confidence. Telling a cook with 10 more years than you that his seasoning drifted. Firing someone for the first time, then sitting in your car afterward, engine off, hands on the wheel, saying nothing to no one. Your knife gets used less. Your phone gets used constantly. Some nights, you mourn the line the way people mourn a country they left on purpose. But here's what rank 6 teaches you that nothing else can. The food is only half the restaurant. And the night, the chef takes a week off and hands you the whole kitchen. And it runs, and nothing burns. You understand you're not a cook who manages now. You're something else, and it needs a bigger kitchen. That's rank 7. And rank 7 begins with a terrifying document called a lease. Rank 7, the head chef. Maybe it's your own place. Small, 28 seats. Undercapitalized, yours. Maybe it's the top job in someone else's kitchen. Either way, the menu now has your name under it, and every plate that leaves the pass is a sentence you signed. You build the menu you always said you'd build. Then reality edits it. Your favorite dish doesn't sell. The simple roast chicken you almost cut out sells everything, and food cost math kills 2 ideas you loved. You learn the humiliating, liberating truth. The menu isn't a diary. It's a conversation with the dining room, and the dining room talks back. You work the pass now, calling tickets, tasting everything, sending back a plate your best cook made because it's a 9 and your name requires a 10. The line grumbles. The line also, quietly, respects it. Some nights the room is full, and the kitchen sings, and you stand at the pass thinking, this exact noise, this is what the dish pit was for. And then, a Tuesday morning, a review goes up, or a list comes out, or a critic ate quietly at table 12 last month, and the phone starts ringing in a new way. Rank 8 has entered the building. Rank 8, the name. The restaurant gets discovered. A review with weight behind it, a best new list, a segment where a host eats your food and closes their eyes on camera. Reservations go from tonight to 3 weeks out. Regulars can't get tables and tell you personally with wounded eyes. You hire, you train. The machine grows, and you learn that growth is just a new set of things that can break. Guests stop just eating your food. They arrive with an opinion already formed, before the first plate hits the table, ready to confirm it or ready to catch you. A dish that got no notice a year ago now gets photographed, dissected, argued about online by people who've never cooked a service in their lives. Cooks now apply because it's your kitchen. Kids stage for free just to breathe your air for a week, and you recognize them instantly, watching everything from the lowest station exactly like you did. You were that kid 9 years ago. You put the best one on payroll because someone once pointed at you next to a sink full of pans. The industry starts saying your name without your restaurant's name attached. Invitations arrive, guest dinners, festivals, a panel where you're introduced as a voice of the new generation, and you look behind you before realizing they mean you. And somewhere in that noise, a rumor starts that makes your whole kitchen go quiet when it's mentioned. Inspectors are in town. Rank 9 wears a suit and pays in cash. Rank 9, the star. It comes on an ordinary Monday, by phone call, like most legends do. The star, the one. The word your industry treats the way other industries treat a knighthood. The kitchen loses its mind for exactly one night. Champagne out of prep containers, the dish pit included, everyone included, because everyone knows the star belongs to the animal, not the head. And then Tuesday arrives, and you learn the truth about the star that nobody puts on television. It doesn't feel like a finish line. It feels like a spotlight. Every guest now arrives with the star in their eyes, measuring. Every service defends something instead of chasing it. You catch yourself cooking, for the first time in your life, afraid. That's the crisis of rank 9, and how you answer it determines whether you ever see rank 10. Because the star asks you a question, quietly, every single service. Who were you cooking for before we were watching? The chefs who can't answer it burn out, chase a second star into madness, or start hating the thing they loved. The chefs who can answer it graduate. Rank 10. The Tuesday table. Here's what rank 10 actually looks like, and why you've never seen it on TV. It's a Tuesday, years later. Service is over. The kitchen is clean. Really clean, the kind of clean you learned in a dish pit half your life ago. And you're at the staff table eating family meal you cooked yourself, for no reason, for the crew, off the menu, off the record. Rank 10 is cooking what you'd cook if no one was reviewing it, adjusting a sauce for yourself, not for a critic who may or may not be at table 12 tonight. Knowing the star didn't change your food, panic about the star did, for a while, until you took your kitchen back. The scar from the salamander is still there, faded, but there. Some mornings you notice it rolling up your sleeves and think about Marco, handing you a plate rack like a rifle. On the last night, a kitchen was just a job. Rank 10 is knowing the plate is right before anyone claps. That's why the chefs at rank 10 almost never cook on television. The dish they care most about isn't for broadcast. Somewhere right now, someone just took a dishwasher job because it was the only one that called back. Tonight, a cook will hand them a plate rack, and the printer will start singing, and everything on their left side will be soaked within the hour. They don't know about the nod, or the burn, or the 2 hardest words on the line. They're about to find out. Rank 1 is starting over. For someone else. Exactly the way it started for you. So, which rank are you stuck at right now? Rank 2, practicing knife cuts at midnight? Rank 5, still waiting for your night that breaks you? Rank 6, mourning the line from the office? Drop your rank in the comments. And if you know someone still in the dish pit, watching everyone, send them this video. Marco Wood.